Greetings, fellow beings. Oh, we're live, and good morning, everybody. Good Monday morning, everyone. It is a lovely day. We are headed into an amazing week, and for those of you in the southeast, I hope you're uncovering from a terrible storm that it doesn't sound like there's going to be any aid coming from the federal government, at least not that I've seen so far. So be mindful of that when you're looking to the selection of your leaders, and try to figure out why they may not want to support your part of the country, especially in Florida. I wonder what they might be having against you. I'm just saying. But it's good to see you Monday morning, September 30th. Oh, we're almost to October 1. Are you excited? I am. Why? Well, because we have the movie doubleheader tomorrow for gold tier and higher members. I hope you guys can show up, and I hope that you'll be there, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching Aliens and Aliens with all of you. And with that being said, let's say hi to each and every one of you that are out there. Those of you that are early, I appreciate it. We got John out there early from last night even. How are you, John? We got Little Mouse hanging out. Rollies the McCracken. Chile con Karma. There you go. Haywood, how you doing? Wilton can be funny and slightly annoying. How about all the time? Feliz Anniversario. Thank you, Virginia. I hope you are doing well. Happy anniversary. We've got a lovely bunch of all of you out there in the world. You are the best. And Putin's cat's out there. Someone should rescue Elon from himself. Well, I think he's doing pretty fine rescuing the rest of the world. Judicon. What's going on, Judicon? Let's get to the show itself. We are here. We are. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Wes Trueblood has become a member once more. Thank you, Wes. I appreciate it. We've got Joe Dog. What's up, Joe Dog? Me and my monkey. Hello. Penny. Alyssa, how are you doing this morning? Doing Cinderella chores. Ah, that's fun. Snortopoopas Cuber, our favorite polar bear in the house. We got Low Spec Linux Laptop. Stitch. How you doing, Stitch? Good to see you. And DMG. Oh, hi. Oh, that's right. Oh, hi. Oh, that's right. We got Mark Fields giving us positive vibes. Hope you're having positive vibes, Mark. Hope everything's going well. Miss Pico Cafe is wrenching away each and every place that I am, which I appreciate. Davina Duckworth is here. Good to see you, dear. And of course, SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptors in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Be more better. Want you to be more better. Hey. Ho, ho. Kit Kat's here with a Kit Kat. Good morning. Good morning. Cash Kesta. Tippy tie on panty style. I don't know what that means, but okay. Is this live? Good morning, Coach Arenos. Good morning. Is this live? I've been missing you. Morgan King, how you doing, buddy? You good? All right. Scott Somers, what's up? Nearsighted Cyclops is hanging out with us today. Got Jill Powers in the house. His house. Wrenching away. Who else we got out there? Just Joe 47. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Who else we got? Wes Trueblood, who I mentioned a moment ago. Back to membering it up. We got Kaladin. What's going on, Kaladin? Q2 Cast TV. Here we go. Happy Monday. Working on NYC shelters have been taken over by, Venezuelan gangs. Well, wouldn't you know? They seem to be taking over everything right now. Folks, why is this happening? It's because somebody opened the door to the bottom of the country and just let everybody in. And it's not the best and the brightest, folks. No. John Gibson's out there in the world. Good to see him. We got Luis Messina. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Luis. Hope you're doing well. We got one of the most amazing humans on the planet here, D-Bud Martin, wrenching away, giving you the call to action, and that would help a lot. Speaking of call to action, it's Captain Action. The current administration despises Florida. Well, yeah, they don't want law and order. They want to get to the point where they can ignore the Constitution. I mean, John Kerry said that they want to get away. They want to wreck the First Amendment so they can protect against disinformation, which, as we all know, is just information they don't like. Yeah, this is super fun this morning. Welcome, everybody. Phantom Eric's in the house. We got Bad Take Bojan in the house. Good morning, Tina. Hope you're doing well. And James D. Morning, all. Good morning, James. Good morning. 11 Alpha's out there. How's it going? Lee Kindler. Good morning. And from the amazing Liberty Halls, Cat, we have a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. The Batcap is here. What's up, my friend? We got Frank in the house and many, many more, but we've got to go. We'll get back to y'all. I promise. Like Joseph A. Hey, Joseph A. Daniel Nolan. Good morning. Good morning indeed. We got the Gaming Dude. What's up, Gaming Dude? Keep it up. Keep it up. Haywood Jablamy gifted 10 Culture Casino memberships. Wow. We got to come back for that because I have a feeling we're gonna be slinging some cheddar this morning. Woohoo! Here we go. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and wherever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We've got 16 stories to get through. Not a lot of time to get through them, but we don't have to talk quite so fast. But we do have to honor a man's great work, not only on screen, big and small, but also in the ability to produce wonderful, wonderful music. Kristofferson passed away at the age of 88. Nice long life, a celebrated career, and a genuinely nice person when you meet him in person, or when you did. Just amazing. Barbra Streisand worked with him on A Star Is Born, had some positive words to say, which is rare for Babs these days. She's not a very positive person, at least not publicly. She's usually chastising you for not doing things her way. And look, focusing back on Kris Kristofferson here, he will be missed. He slowed down later in life, but I really wished he'd have been pushing forward because we needed more of his insight and his music. We didn't need this, more reasons to, not like this Eric Adams fella. Sabrina Carpenter acknowledges that she had a role in this particular controversy. And she says, should we talk about how I got the mayor indicted? Well, I don't know. Is it a good story? Yeah. Her participation in this may not be super lovely, but, at least Eric Adams is in big trouble. According to federal investigators that subpoenaed the church in question last week regarding the relationship between Adams' close associate, Gianni Tiello, and the mayor's ex-chief of staff, Frank Carone, the subpoena was allegedly linked to Carpenter's Feather video, which has almost 100 million views. So, yeah, there's something to talk about there. Maybe our friend Q2 Cast TV is on top of this. Probably. Let's talk about Joe Locke and Kit Connor and the fact that Netflix is leaning into the intimacy coordinator area for the alleged teen drama Heartstoppers. And, of course, this is the same Joe Locke that's involved in Agatha all along and his role as teen, or as we all know, Wiccan. This is going to be something that we're going to have to pay attention to, as selling these kinds of shows the way they're being sold with not enough supervision over at Netflix and other streamers. We've got DirecTV to acquire Dish. That's right, completely in the full merger of Dish and DirecTV. It will be owned by TPG, and that is 70% of AT&T's stake, 100% ownership, and complete control. Let's see if they can manage the descent in a way that actually halts and stops the bleeding and produces something else. Wild Robot didn't really bring it in this weekend. 53 million worldwide. That's not ringing a lot. Transformers made it to 72 million. And basically all the markets really suffered. In fact, global markets for cinema suffered this weekend, including in China, where Transformers 1 moved into first place. But it was literally the quietest weekend of the year in China for cinema. These numbers aren't impressive, starting to get me worried, and maybe this audience doesn't exist anymore at the theaters. Maybe they only exist in streaming. I don't know, but the early word of mouth is what hurt Transformers, and Wild Robot, supposedly people were excited for. Apparently not at the box office. Anyway, we lost our good actor, an amazing person, and just an all-around good doobie. And John Ashton passed away. Beverly Hills Cop actor, Midnight Run actor, and many others passed away at the age of 76. Now, he shortened his own life by smoking like a chimney. Should have been a little more cognizant of that later in life. But he's gone at 76. A free streaming sports platform has arrived with more than 100 sports-centric fast channels. Maybe we don't need Venue after all, Disney. Maybe we just need something like this, and Fubu. I think we'd be better off. Zachary Levi endorsed Make It Great Again, and for good reason. I think a lot of people are leaning that way now. Diddy's accuser's attorney has another high-profile tape being offered to them or being shopped to them, and I think this tape will be shopped to a lot of people with a lot of high-profile folks. There are going to be many of these folks in the coming weeks ahead. In the coming weeks ahead, though, well, more NASA astronauts stuck up in space, and at least the capsule arrived courtesy of Elon and SpaceX to take them home next year. And good on them. We've got a global game of influence being levied against us by China, turning lots of fake news into, political points in a direction that makes our country weaker. And wonder which party they're throwing the fake news at. Dock worker strike could actually cripple this country, and I have to hope we get far, far away from this, or just basically make it a non-union gig that anybody can work. Because honestly, I think a lot of people could learn this real quickly. The stock market today doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad. The international markets had wild swings over the course of the last several hours, basically because, well, their economy seems to be headed downward. But technically, so does ours. Just don't tell anybody, because Lord knows the last thing they would want right now is a bad economy. Anyway, we got one more story on China, but we're going to skip it so we can get to the bears in bonus time. In fact, let's jump there right now. Hi, everybody. It's bonus time. Oh, this is definitely a Monday show. But here's a bear. That's right. Apparently, bears have learned to open doors in a California town. Well, actually, pretty much everywhere. We've seen it. But this is coming to us from, believe it or not, physics.org. This is a public domain image. I'm going to have to swipe it. You see, owning a home in Southern California isn't just a dream for humans. Apparently, the bears want in on the market, too. Just ask the residents in Sierra Madre, which here on this show we've talked about considerably. And in the last few years, they've actually been able to barge into cars, kitchens, and living rooms as though the humans were just keeping the place warm for them. Now, this is a new phenomenon, says attorney Alex Gregosian. Something interesting happened in the past 2 years, and like Jurassic Park, the bears have learned how to open doors. I don't know how they learned it. I don't know how they're teaching each other, but they're opening car doors too, and we've been watching it. So since 2020, there have been about 100 reports of bear sightings in Sierra Madre, but no reports of break-ins into homes until recently. Last year, the numbers jumped to 380 sightings and 50 break-ins. Ooh, that's wild. Yeah, it's the last 5 years of nuisance, and it's not getting better. So we're going to have to see these kinds of things increase for something to be done. Need to push the bears out and away from humanity, and or figure out if maybe they need to be culled. On August 15th, staff at the California Department of Fish and Wildlife arrived at the home of where is it? Oh, I lost it. Where is it? Arrived at the home and found bear tracks, a broken window, and scratch marks on the windowsills. This is at a property of a neighbor of a superior court judge. Um, there were indications the bear had been living there, including feces, rotten food, wrappers, and containers. Basically, the bear let himself into the property. I think we covered this story and treated it like their home and just ate and ate and ate. Didn't really have to do much. Right now in the United States, there's a population of about 900,000 black bears across the country. That's an awful lot. So we're gonna have to see what actually happens, in the towns like Sierra Madre, and whether or not people actually start to take this seriously. Once again, wildlife management and forestry management are very important, and we've abdicated those responsibilities for far too long. So we need to get back to managing those things so that we can be good stewards of the planet and actually protect humanity, because bears can hurt and kill you. And it's been happening more and more frequently. Now, oftentimes I don't really cover those stories, but maybe I should. Maybe I should bring the dose of reality that comes with the wildlife that we're not managing as they encroach back into human areas. Anyway, there's that. Let's get back to you. We got a lot of you in the house. And I want to say once again, a big thank you to Haywood Jablamy. Thank you, my friend. See, I say it creatively. For 10 Culture Casino memberships. You are amazing. You're amazing. Yeah, we got Ruby Hoove with a Culture Casino membership. Thank you so very much, dear. We have much generosity from Is This Live for 20 Culture Casino memberships. 20. Thank you. Is This Live? You are amazing. Man, we gotta start slinging some cheddar. Jay, the only number that you need in the alphabet. See what I did there? Jay for 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you for that. We got the amazing Wes True Blood, who was a proud member recipient. They decided to become a member of the channel. I really hope I get to see all of you at the movie night. If you're gold tier or higher, I think it's going to be a lot of fun on Tuesday. That's tomorrow night. It's a double header, so it's going to start a little bit early, a double feature, if you will. Very excited about that. But with all the amazing gifted memberships, let's sling some cheddar.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
You guys are bringing a tear to my eye. We got, looks like near 30 memberships today. I really want you to know I appreciate it. Won't take it for granted. I'm very grateful, trying to keep these numbers back up closer to 1,000. We fell well below that. And again, that's all because of YouTube and their really strange approach to killing monetization for channels that, maybe they don't like. I don't know. Just seemed it was very channel specific and very person specific. So that's not cool. Not cool, YouTube. Not cool. But thanks once again. You are amazing, incredible, appreciated, and I don't know what to say. You bring tears to my eyes every time. Hoove with a Culture Casino membership. Thank you, my friend. And Olaf, a mod and a mensch. That's right. 33 months of membership here on the channel. Been a busy last few weeks. First 6-minute daily I could attend in 2 to 3 weeks. Starts when I'm still working most of the week. DLS, oh yeah, the time difference, yeah, definitely makes it worse. Well, I appreciate you making the effort to be here, Olaf, and I appreciate your support for 33 months, dude. Angmar, WK, what is up, my friend, for 5 Culture Casino Cash says, good morning, CC, mods, and chat. Hope everybody's having a great day. Did you see Endemian's Ubi video? It's pretty bad, their situation. Oh, it's terrible. And yes, I did see it. And interestingly enough, a lot of the information is flowing. If you checked out what we were talking about on that game place, we've got 2 or 3 more videos coming out on Ubisoft, and they are in big trouble. They put themselves there. Again, had they not responded the way that they did to the Me Too moment that they experienced, and had they not leaned super hard into the identitarianism, into ESG and DEI, they would be fine. but not anymore. I mean, it's basically like a volunteer for a slow death if you start to do that stuff. Because believe it or not, are paying attention now very, very closely to stuff like this. So we need to be right on top of it. We need to report it. We need to talk about when they go on with the consultancies. We need to be very well aware of that, so we can prevent a people from purchasing these woke games, and b putting people's wallets back in their pocket. It really is. Spend your money the way you want, but if you want games to be good again, you have to wait at least one more year. I agree with what Grum said on Midnight's Edge in the Morning on Friday. I agree that we are about a year through the ignore the AAA game, folks. We need to continue to do that. We need to separate ourselves from these companies. We have plenty of games to play. You have 20 years worth of backlog. I'm sure that your games either you have in your library that you haven't played, you haven't finished, or that you could acquire that would certainly help, keep your boredom at bay and offer you a challenge until we get through one more year. We need one more year to stop the spread of this company poisoning, cultural poisoning, societal poisoning, um, stuff in gaming and anywhere else. I mean, honestly, if we all do that, look at how quickly Tractor Supply moonwalked out of their spot once it was discovered. Right? Let's aim for that. Let's aim for that. So thanks for that message. I appreciate it there, Angmar. Who else is out there in the world? We got a lot of folks here. Max Dugan returns. What a great movie! Wow, somebody loves good movies. Indeed. Uh, am I following the Ocean Gate? Ocean Gate? Ocean Gate. Mm, is that the one? Is that for the Titan? Talking about the Titan? I not as closely as I probably should because I think this was decided a long time ago. It was a huge error to trust anybody who cut corners like that, especially engineering wise on a submersible that you were going to take people down in. So I guess properly the answer is not as closely as I should. So I did cover it about a week ago on the 6 Minute Daily, but yeah, other than that, not really. Yeah, Alien looks like Alien, which is why Romulus looked like Alien. They really did stick with the aesthetic. I think it's a really wonderful film. Hey, Dark Hierophant's in the house. What's up? LPS Reformers in the house. We got a very Victorian lady. Greetings, dear. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Dark Hierophant for 2 Culture Casino Cash just drops the $2. Says, hey, there you go. Thank you, Dark Hierophant. Thanks for being here. Yeah, and do check out the latest video. Believe it or not, the real chance of getting another amazing movie, John Wick 5, is, well, it's already in development. It's going to be done. All the conditions are easily met to make that happen. You can find that in video form, in a reasonable video form, short period of time. That would be amazing. William Buck Rogers in the house. I haven't played a video game in years. Well, that's because you were in cryostasis in a spaceship. So you have an excuse. James D. No doubt gamers are watching, considering the price of video games is like $70 to $100 just to get in. That's right. Why open your wallet for something that's just garbage? You imagine spending $130 on Star Wars Outlaws. Ubisoft, you should be ashamed of yourself. You really, really should. Yeah. Yeah, we got Andre, Tom, Paul, many others going to show up over on Midnight's Edge in the Morning, which is coming up here in just a few moments. Well, I guess maybe about just under an hour, right about an hour. You will be automatically redirected from here. And I think you'll be surprised. They're going to cover wonderful things like Megalopolis or Megaflopolis. Nosferatu's new trailer dropping. They're going to talk about some wild robots, I imagine, and maybe a few other things like Transformers and Man, the disappointment it is. 2 animated films in a row not doing well. That's bad. John Platt, member for 3 months, says, "Hey, El Culture Casino. Great to see Ubisoft or Ubislop, there you go, DEI going broke. They are. Bankruptcy's really on the table. I know you're starting to hear this and think it's hyperbole from the likes of myself and Valiant Renegade, Endymion, Yellow Flash. It's really not. Bankruptcy may be an extreme way to describe it, perhaps, but they are in massive financial trouble. And, taking 30% less in net bookings in one quarter is really, really bad. And the fact that they are looking forward to probably doing the same thing with this Assassin's Creed game in comparison to what it should do, that's looking pretty bad too. And I don't believe there's time for them to change anything in the game. I don't believe there's time for them to do basically anything. And if they do, they're going to have a hissy fit thrown by certain parties because, well, they will have been looked like they bent the knee to the regular gamers who actually pay for things rather than the tiny little sliver of maybe at maximum 4% of total global population that probably don't even buy their games. Really, really bad. Really, really. Yeah, we'll see that happening. Mark Fields for 2 Culture Casino Cash says, was Talia Shrine a ghost in Megalopolis? Hmm. Now I have to look it up. Oh, I see the question. Yeah, she died. She died. She's oh, did she die? She's 78 years old. Yeah, I don't think so. What else is happening? Hey, it's Latino Slant. What's up? Look at this guy, Latino Slant. How you doing? But John Wick died. Well, not really. I mean, did you see him dead in a casket in the ground? Did you? I didn't. No, I think that they can easily sidestep that. I have some actual wild theories if you want to watch the video. Towards the end there. It's pretty funny. Slipknot Finn in the house. Good to see you. We've got Muqtadir Ali in the house. We got the Punk Waddle, our favorite penguin sheriff. Look at all these amazing people. The Sundowners Club. Bueller. Yeah, I'm kind of like a deer in the headlights today. Lots on my mind. Barry On is out there. It's not just Disney having flops lately. No, it's everybody. Look, Megaflopolis is well, it's in big trouble, and it's a real shame. But if the film is all over the place, and and again, the reactions are wild. They're everywhere, just like the film. $120 million expense comes out to a tiny little fraction of funds. I think 4 million all in. Um, and I mean, it's pretty wild. You would expect that the numbers for something like Francis Ford Coppola's last film would be extraordinary. But the global interest in the film was non-existent. Not to mention the fact that it really didn't perform well. I mean, the film couldn't even make it into the top 3. Um, Devara Part 1, which is an Indian film, actually overperformed it it made 5 million. $4 million. Lionsgate has to be crying in their beer, except that they really are only distributing this film. So there's that. James D says, I think all the millions of fans should get together and sue Disney for slander and defamation of character, considering they are so quick to call us names. That's true. I wonder if you could do that. Hmm. Yeah. Olaf is correct. Ubisoft dropped 80% of what the top value was. Yeah. And it's going down. It continued to go down. If you guys take a look at the market, it is surprisingly bad for Ubisoft right now. Surprisingly bad. Have I had my spinach today, Popeye? Popeye wants to know. No. Normally, when I have one of my mini quiches, I have spinach in it, but I didn't have a mini quiche today. I had a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast burrito. So no. But I will, probably in salad form tonight. Spoiler alert. There you go. Hey, Keto Simple's here. What's up, Dustin? If you're looking for great keto recipes and a plan, go check out Keto Simple. Let's see. I see Lulu Laser, and double back again. John Wick, Curse with Immortality. I hope so. I love those films. Again, if you follow today's video, I think you'll be impressed. Plus, I did a lot of professional YouTuber editing. Because after all, I mean, now I guess I'm what Mike despises, a real YouTuber. Although Mike's a real YouTuber. Don't let him tell you different. But yeah, I'm very proud of what I've done. And the fact that I retired to do this. This is now the sole regular income. I'm going to put it that way. This is what I do now. And it's all thanks to you and your support. So when I say you keeping the lights on, it's somewhat true. Luis Messina says maybe Megalopolis will evolve into a cult classic. I don't know. It really didn't have those moments that needed to hook you. Where were I? Where were I last night? I had so much stuff to take care of in the greenhouses. It is fall planting cycle, and it was really important that everything get a nice, healthy feeding. So I unfortunately had to spend time taking care of things. Speaking of things, is this live for 5? Culture Casino Cash says Ubisoft's saving grace is that they have 1.3 billion cash on hand. Well, did you see what do you think the percentages of that is basically borrowed funds? See, that's the other problem. They have a tendency to go out and borrow money regularly, quarterly. It seems like, at least from my observation, anyway. So maybe, just maybe, they can use it to restructure out of this cluster duck. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think the duck's quacking already, and they need to get rid of it. Devara is showing in my local theater in both Hindi and Telugu. Well, go see it. I can't even find it close to me. I got to go looking for it. A couple of Japanese game creators spoke out recently how the UN is trying to dictate how games are being made. Yeah, the UN can go pound sand. We need to disassemble that piece of garbage as soon as we possibly can. Oh, wop wop. Okay. I had a family and friend obligation keeping us out of the theater for the last 2 weeks. Otherwise, we'd have gone to see Transformers and Wild Robot maybe this week. Let me know, Cynthia Carter. Sorry, guys, I'm skipping down because I'm way behind. I just rewatched the Jack Reacher films. Was there a third I'm missing? Not from my recollection, but I really wasn't super thrilled or enthralled with Tom Cruise's performance or even his casting in those films. I think that was a error by many people and really was just a name to try to get people into the character. I think the television program that's airing over on Prime was a better representation, but I think this next season's absolutely going to ruin the Reacher character and that show. I mean, he certainly did with his words. What an idiot. Lucius Nature Triste says Tillamook dairy brand sells sweet cheddar. Ooh, very nice. It's a very nice Rocket Man. And our good friend Stitch celebrates 10 months of membership. My ability to give memberships is returned. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Or as they would say in Star Wars, yes, yes. Okay. Did I do it right? Did I look like a witch? Stitch for 5 Culture Casino memberships. Look at the names flow. We love it. We love it. We need it. We got to get back to 1,000 members. Can we do it? It'd be amazing. You guys don't even know. You're amazing. Yeah, I thought there were only 2, but I don't know. Like I said, did not care. Saw the first one's like disappointed sauce, so I was like, I don't care anymore. I was watching Reacher season 1. There you go. Is This Live? Says they could write a book, how to turn a $10 billion company into a $1 billion company in 6 short years. I think it was less than that, but yes. Yes. Well done. Is This Live? Sergeant Guillotine is in the house. Oh, you were no longer a batch of like hooligans and renegades or whatnot. I believe Tom Cruise got those movies made. Tina, you're probably right. Otherwise, they don't get made. True story. I find it strange that they picked Aldous Hodge. Well, you know what? I'm not going to get into that. That's mixing stories. But the books are basically contemporaries of each other. And the Alex Cross character, I think, is wonderful. I just don't think that Aldous Hodge was the correct selection actor-wise. Great actor. Wonderful, wonderful in the show Leverage, but maybe not the right choice for Alex Cross. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Tom Cruise's producer. Yeah, I think you're right. It's just not the best. Just not great. Grim, otherwise known as Inferior, in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We have the redirect set for Midnight's Edge in the morning, which is going to be showing up here in just about 45 minutes. It is now 18 minutes after the hour on the 30th of September. We are closing in on October. In fact, mañana, October 1. And that's why we're going to have all gold tier and higher members for this channel with the ability to watch a double feature with Alien and Aliens tomorrow night. I will have all the information up here a little bit later today, and you can sign up then. All we need is your screen name, first and last screen name, not your real name. You don't have to do that. And an email address. And again, that email address goes nowhere except the possibility you might get some discount coupons for the merchandise site, beachpunk.com. So if you're looking for new gear, you want to save some bucks, check out beachpunk.com or beachpunk.us. More gear is coming, and the exclusive hats should be arriving on the selection on the website for the ladies. The boss hats, which I showed on Friday, these are lovely, very comfortable trucker hats for the ladies. They will be available later this week. I think they will be up there. I'm going to order a bunch, and then we will ship them out direct. As soon as we have them on hand, which should be inside of 2 weeks, you get them right away. Holy cow, my goodness, the generosity flows. Staccato DDS gets unlocked from YouTube jail, along with everybody else, for 20 Culture Casino memberships. My goodness, Staccato, thank you for the generosity. I got to sling out some cheddar. Here we go.
Oh, man. That's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
I want to say thank you very much, Staccato DDS. Amazing. 20 Culture Casino memberships, gifties all around, folks. In fact, we've been so blessed today. So much generosity. I just want to say thanks.
Words cannot express the gratitude that comes from culture towards you on this day. Or they can, but, it's one of those things you say. Thanks.
And your mom is pretty. Just so you know, your mom's very pretty. So, thank you all. You're amazing. The support I'm getting is incredible. Luke is here. Good to see you, Luke. I don't know what to say. There's a ton of gifties. For those of you who just joined the membership, welcome. We're going to have a member stream this week during the week. So we'll also have it at a different time than normal to give you an opportunity to join if you're in other locations that aren't usually served by the early morning or the late afternoon, evening member streams. This will be a private member stream, and we will jump right on it. Thank you all so very much for being members. And we've got members first videos coming up this week as well. So keep an eye out for those. They usually show up somewhere between 6 and 12 hours before they release on the main channel. And I think one of them's coming up on Dismal Disney. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's, you know what? I think that it may even be today. I think it's today. You're not going to want to miss the amazing stories we've got coming out of that game place. You're not going to want to miss what we're covering over on that park place. And rumors are true, which is why I threw a poll up there on the Saturday show. I think I'm going to start writing more for that park place. So you'll start to see some stuff coming out of my not so nimble fingers, and looking forward to writing again. I will try to keep it strictly to the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. So. Donovan Bradford, great to see you, my friend. Just taking a break to say hi. I hope you're having a great day. Do check out, hi, Matt G. Do check out Latino Slant's channel. He was here just a moment ago and flew away. He flowed away. Float away. But hopefully he's doing well. His channel's sure growing, and he's got stuff that you won't get anywhere else in the world. Yeah, it is rather extraordinary, and I really don't know what else to say. What else is happening? Not much else. We've got Midnight's Edge in the morning. Today's Monday, so we have the Monday Meltdown over on Comics Division later today. And tomorrow, we've got a full plate. WW Pro Show. We've got, it's Tuesday, so of course we're going to have the HCast, your favorite afternoon, evening podcast. And then, of course, for those of you who are gold tier or higher members on the channel, the double feature of Alien and Aliens. Please join us, even if you can only make it for one of them. We have an early start time tomorrow, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Once again, thank you to all the people who dropped some major gifties today once the ability was restored. We got Staccato DDS, Stitch. We've got Hoove. We have Ruby Hoove. We have Is This Live? J, the best number in the alphabet, and more. Oh my gosh, we got a member chat that I missed from Big Daddy MRI. 30 months of support wrenching away out there for everybody. Thank you, Big Daddy, saying, oh my, hope you're doing well, Culture. I've been around for a while, keeping everyone informed and putting a smile on our mornings. Cheers. Well, thank you very much, Big Daddy MRI. Big Daddy. And of course, Haywood Jablamy for 10 Culture Casino memberships earlier in the day. We got another member chat from our wonderful friend, SFXF314 Sabertooth Raptor, saying, I sent another email. Keep growing. Keep having fun. I'm having a great time. You guys you really do make everything wonderful. Liberty Hall's cat, those of you who have gifted, those of you who have contributed today, you've really lightened the load and elevated my spirits in a way I can't thank you enough for. And Olaf, right at the end, coming in clutch with 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you, Olaf. That's extraordinary. I appreciate you, my friend. One of the great wrenches in our space. Olaf's a great dude. Wow. I don't know what else to say other than we got to wrap it up. So if you get a chance to check out the streams tomorrow, that would be lovely. If you get a chance to head over to Midnight's Edge in the morning, which you will be taken to automatically right from here. If you're on YouTube, it'll go right over there. If you're on the Green Machine, go check it out. I think they're also going to be over on the grumble side, and all of that. And we also have, let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, like I said, we just have amazing shows coming up and more videos. My goodness, that Park Place is killing it. Check that out. As always, whoa, Haywood Jablamy for another Canadian $2 says, any idea if Ubisoft will try for Chapter 11? I can't even predict that yet. I think we're at least 2 quarters away for them to try to head that direction. But I look, if next quarter looks as dismal as this one, and then we get into the release of Assassin's Creed Shadows on February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies. Then if that goes badly, I think they're going to have to, and it would seem like a restructure. Although except that really doesn't make sense. You've got investors that want to take them private again. So, I mean, okay. So I'm going to step back. Hang on. Put the hat on. Right now, they're trying to take advantage of like the French minority rules that are set up over there. So if 30% of the stockholders think that the company is going the wrong way, they can band together and force action. The action that it sounds like they're wanting to force is the wholesale change of the company and take it private, being purchased out from underneath the existing 5 brothers, the Guimond brothers, who make up basically the primary investment group for the company, which kind of limits the power. But the problem is that their own entity actually issued stock so that they could have a flow of money coming in the other direction. Here's the problem with that. It opened them up to exposure with Tencent. So right now, if anybody is going to come in and snake this company, it probably would be the Chinese. It probably would be Tencent. And that would be probably very bad news for everybody. But yeah. What did Ruby ask? What did Ruby ask? Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, I missed that. Ruby Hoove, I apologize, and I'm glad that I could check that. I'm trying to find where that was. Ruby Hoove asked, when is the member stream? We got a member stream coming up on Wednesday. Wednesday is the member stream. And the time is kind of floating at the moment until I know what it looks like as far as my appointment schedule that day. But yeah, Wednesday we are aiming for the member stream. So we're going to get the every member stream out of the way early in the month because I love you guys and I want you to not miss it. So Wednesday. Yeah. Wednesday. So probably after Midnight's Edge in the morning wraps. So there's that. Yeah. Hey, Latino Slant, check out his channel. All right. On that note, we've got to bail out of here. I hope I answered that question sufficiently, Ruby Hoove. And I'm sorry I didn't see it immediately. And thank you for the 5 Culture Casino Cash. How did that get skipped over? I don't even know. Did that not show up on my side? Because I'm only seeing it over on the chat side. Did I not make it over here? It's so weird. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Do check out, obviously, Midnight's Edge next. And, of course, the Monday Meltdown tonight's going to be brilliant. I cannot wait. The guys are charged up, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. On that note, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya.